So, I recently went through something no husband should ever have to witness. A neighborhood tyrant slapped my pregnant wife in front of half the community. And why? Because we wouldn't submit to her little HOA dictatorship. What she didn't count on was what came next. She was served legally and publicly, and what followed became a turning point not just for us, but for the entire neighborhood. Let me rewind. We thought we were buying peace and quiet. Instead, we moved into a suburban war zone dressed up with manicured lawns and lawn gnomes. The day we arrived, the sun was shining, our moving truck was predictably late, and my wife, 6 months pregnant, radiant, lemonade in hand, stood on the porch like a suburban goddess. That's when Lorraine showed up. Lorraine Mather, president of the Maple Glen Homeowners Association. Bleach blonde bob, pristine white polo, clipboard clutched to her chest like she was holding launch codes. "Welcome to Maple Glen," she said with a taut smile that barely moved her surgically preserved face. Her eyes flicked from my wife's belly to our modest, but paid-off, SUV to the bumper sticker that read, "Equality is patriotic." I remember the moment she noticed that bumper sticker. Her nostrils flared slightly. My wife, Camila, smiled and said thank you. Lorraine didn't smile back. Instead, she handed us a pamphlet titled, "Your Lawn, Your Duty." She chirped, "We take pride in Maple Glen," and then added, just loud enough to sting, "Must be nice having the time to focus on family." Camila blinked. I said nothing. We had boxes to unpack and dreams to build. I should have seen it then, Lorraine walking off like a reality TV villain, making her entrance 1 episode too early. Within 7 days, we'd received 5 HOA notices. The violations? Trash bins left out 10 minutes past pickup. Fence color slightly inconsistent with approved hues. Our mailbox, get this, was excessively whimsical. It had a small solar light on top. The final straw? Our porch mat, which said "Go away." Irony, apparently, is a capital offense in Maple Glen. Camila laughed them off. I didn't. Lorraine wasn't bored, she was building a case. And I was too distracted with installing baby monitors and comparing stroller models to see the siege being laid. She started appearing when I was alone. Once by the mailbox, another time at the side gate. "Hope she's taking it easy," Lorraine said, eyes on my chest. "Some women get so tired near the end." I smiled politely and walked away. But Camila noticed everything. "She's watching me," she said one night as she peered through the blinds. "She watches everyone," I replied. "Not like this." Then came the neighborhood barbecue. Paper plates, pasta salad, folding chairs. The usual suspects. Camila wore a soft yellow sundress and that effortless glow that made people stop mid-sentence. Lorraine, a halter top that belonged on a cruise ship. She strolled over with 2 glasses of wine, handed one to me. None for Camila. "Oh," she said, feigning surprise. "Still abstaining?" Camila smiled. "Doctor's orders." "That's a shame. Wine helps with nerves." "You're not nervous about labor." Camila didn't flinch. Lorraine, louder now, added, "Well, some women are just built for motherhood." And then, like a scripted villain, she accidentally spilled her wine on Camila's foot. "Oops," she said. 2 in one night. I must be tipsy. I stood. Lorraine's eyes sparkled. "Must be exhausting for you, carrying all that weight." She wasn't talking about the groceries. 3 days later, we got a certified letter, violation, unapproved modifications to front entry. Our crime? That "Go away, Matt." She escalated quickly. Told neighbors Camila was faking the pregnancy. Claimed we were grifters behind on HOA dues. Another notice came encouraging mediation. For what? Breathing? We ignored it. That evening, Camila was barefoot, watering the plants in golden hour light. Lorraine stepped onto the sidewalk and just watched. No wave, no words. Just raised her phone and started recording. Camila waved anyway. Lorraine didn't record the yard, the house, or the flowers, just Camila. I stepped outside. "Evening," I said. Lorraine lowered the phone, smiled. "Just making sure everything's safe." "You might want to turn that camera around," Camila said. "The real threat is behind it." Lorraine's smile cracked. Then, softly, "Pregnancy hormones make some women unstable. Just be careful." These kinds of stories spread fast. She turned and left. We thought the wineglass incident was the peak. It wasn't. That Monday, we received a formal letter. Official HOA letterhead. 12 violations, all absurd. Violation 1. Wreath too large. A $5 eucalyptus ring from Target. Violation 2, no mic, lawn ornament. We didn't own a gnome to had a ceramic turtle. Violation 3, trash bins positioned at an offensive angle. At the bottom? A recommendation for community mediation. But this one had 4 signatures. Camila said it flatly, she's recruiting. And she was right. That week, we saw Lorraine's new lieutenants, pastel-wearing clipboard women patrolling our lawn like mall cops. Girl Scouts avoided us. A mom dragged her daughter away by the backpack mid-cookie pitch. We weren't just new anymore. We were contamination. Lorraine paraded in front of our house daily, laser pointer in hand, aiming at the birdbath. Then came the inspection team. 2 HOA reps with laminated clipboards and matching polos. Unauthorized renovations, one said. You mean the porch chair? It's been stained cherrywood. That's not on the approved list. Camila appeared behind me, 8 months pregnant, barefoot, calm. Do you have legal authority to enter this property? They hesitated. I'll take that as a no. Goodbye. 2 hours later, another violation. That night, Lorraine posted in the Facebook group. Some people think pregnancy is a shield. It's not. Rules apply to everyone. Camila didn't flinch. She closed the laptop, walked into the backyard, and began watering the basil. She wants to humiliate me, I said. Camila shook her head. She wants to be me. And she was right again. We started hearing things at night. Motion lights flicking on. Trash knocked over. Then we found a note in the mailbox. Folded notebook paper. No envelope. She's not who she pretends to be. I know. I'm not the only one watching. Karen's handwriting was unmistakable, curled and performative, like a drama major's diary. Camila read it twice, sat on the steps. No rant. Just stillness. She wants escalation, she said. So we didn't give it to her yet. Instead, we gathered every notice, every conversation. Camila created folders. Titled 1, Lorraine's Crusade. Then came the final blow. An official, notarized HOA complaint accusing Camila of falsifying a pregnancy for sympathy. Yes, Lorraine had the audacity to call my wife's pregnancy a child due in 4 weeks a con, and she got others to sign it. Lorraine had just declared war on a woman who didn't just carry receipts, she organized them by exhibit tab. The HOA called an emergency meeting. We arrived early. Folding chairs. Fluorescent lights. Costco cookies. Lorraine centered like a dictator hosting a bake sale. Then Camila entered. Gray linen dress. No makeup. No jewelry. Just presence. She stood. Didn't sit. Didn't shrink. Lorraine started her speech. As president of the Maple Glen HOA. Blah, blah, blah. Then she said it. Your wife has exploited this community. Her behavior has been disruptive, dishonest, emotionally destabilizing. Camila's eyes didn't move. Then softly. Which rule does that violate? This isn't about rules. It's about intent. Toxicity. People who think they're better than us. You mean people like you? Camila asked. Lorraine flushed. You've disrespected me since day one. I've barely spoken to you. You don't belong here. And then she snapped. Lorraine stepped forward and slapped Camila. Gasps. Phones. Whispers. Camila's head turned with the impact. But she didn't flinch. She turned back and smiled. Not smugly. Surgically. You just hit a pregnant woman, someone gasped. Board member, this meeting is adjourned. Lorraine, I'm the president. Board, not anymore. We walked out. Lorraine would see Camila next in court. That night, Camila didn't cry. Didn't rant. She made tea. Organized evidence. Filed the restraining order. Contacted the county. Built a case not just against Lorraine but the HOA itself. By Friday, she filed a civil lawsuit. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. Retaliatory fines. ADA violations. Harassment. Lorraine spun. Walked door to door. Smiled. Handed out cookies. Mrs. Delaney threw hers away on the spot. By the next week, the board lawyer sent a 3-line email request for informal mediation. Camila replied, We're past informal. Deposition day. Lorraine wore sunglasses indoors. Said she had a dentist appointment. Camila, cool as glass, asked, Do you recognize this email? Lorraine skimmed. I was venting. And this one, Camila flipped. Lorraine, you think anyone cares about this? Camila, the judge will? Lorraine cracked at minute 34. You're obsessed with me. No. I'm documenting harassment. That's different. Karen stormed out. Court day came. Lorraine, self-represented, wore a blazer 2 sizes too tight. Camila laid out the evidence. Dates, fines, posts, the slap. 3 color-coded binders. The judge flipped through them and nodded. Miss Mather, the judge asked, do you deny you struck the plaintiff? She provoked me. How? She smirked. A neighbor snorted. Lorraine flinched. Camila leaned in. You surveilled us. What? Camila held up a drone invoice. Thermal imaging. Audio capture. The courtroom gasped. You paid someone to follow me. You had no right. Miss Mather. Sit down, the judge said. Ruling, restraining order extended. Damages pending. HOA dissolution under review. Afterward, we received a manila envelope county seal. Lorraine had hired not 1 but 3 surveillance teams. Audio. Drones. Thermal scans. She logged our trash pickups. Turned it over to the DA. 3 weeks later, she was arrested. And the neighborhood? Healed. The clipboard disappeared. The fines stopped. Gnomes came out of hiding. We planted a new lawn sign. Not HOA approved. The week our daughter was born, neighbors left candles on our porch. No speeches. No drama. Just light. Lorraine should have picked a different house. Or better yet, a different enemy.